I love Melbourne,
Hello everyone, my name is Giulia from Italy and I'm currently living in Melbourne, Australia with my Japanese boyfriend. We're both immigrants and trying to get a permanent visa here. Today, we're heading to an Italian cafe together. Because of Rio's placement at a kindergarten and my work, our only chance to go out together is for 1 hour on a Sunday morning.
Want to drink coffee too?
When I was in Italy, my parents used to take me to cafe often. My parents are so talkative that I was always the listener. But with Joe, who isn't much of a talker, I've become more talkative since coming to Australia. I'm not even sure if he really listens to me, but I enjoy telling him about my day. Do you know any good Italian cafes in Melbourne? Please let us know in the comments.
Today is the last day of my placement at the kindergarten. The placement lasted for 3 weeks from Monday to Friday, 8 hours a day. Since it was unpaid, I also worked on weekends and used some of my annual leave to help cover our living expenses. I feel like the past 3 weeks flew by. Before starting the placement, I was a little nervous because a friend of mine who did hers earlier told me that her mentor was really mean to her. Even when she asked questions, her mentor ignored her, and when she greeted her, her mentor didn't even make eye contact for the whole 3 weeks. That story was honestly scary for nerdy small immigrants like me. At my kindergarten, most of the teachers were Indian. Since they were all from the same country, they often spoke to each other in their language during breaks and in class, and they seemed to have a lot of fun together. And a part of me felt a little jealous. The Japanese community in Melbourne is quite small compared to other countries. Since I came to Australia, I haven't spoken Japanese much, and I rarely get the chance to talk to Japanese people in my daily life. When I was picking blueberries for my visa, I trauma bonded with a few Japanese friends because of the brutal working conditions. We became really close, but eventually they all returned to Japan. At my university and workplace, most of my classmates and coworkers are from China, Vietnam, and India. There's not a single Japanese person. Naturally, people tend to sit together and talk in their own languages, and I sometimes feel left out, but I don't think it's wrong at all. If I were in the same situation, I'd probably do the same thing. Also, I'm in Australia, so I understand that if I want to have a conversation, I just need to speak in English. But even if I could speak perfect English, or even if I lived in Australia for another 10 years, the fact that I'm Japanese won't change. And not having a community from my own country feels a little lonely. One day, I hope I can create a small Japanese community here, a place where people can support each other. At my placement, I'm in charge of the 3 to 5-year-olds. The kids are full of energy every single day. They are always running around, screaming and crying, basically non-stop. So after I finish my lunch, I quietly go to my car and take a little nap. And honestly, it's my favorite part of the day. I just got home from placement. What I've learned from this experience is that kindergarten teachers and parents work so hard. I really admire what they do. Today, I'm going to cook using leftovers. I actually enjoy figuring out what I can make from leftovers and looking up recipes for ideas. A lot of you have left kind comments about my simple Japanese cooking, and that really makes me happy. What Japanese food do you like? Please let us know in the comments. Leek. Chicken thigh. After the chicken is cooked, add radish and leek, mirin, sake, soy sauce, sugar, vinegar, and water. After steaming for about 10 minutes, done. To spice up, I use ichimi. Today's dinner. Itadakimasu. After dinner, I worked on the script for my YouTube channel. I usually write a script in Japanese first and then translate them into English. Since I don't write Japanese often here in Australia, I've realized I've forgotten how to write many basic characters, especially kanji. So this has become a good way for me to practice and remember them. I finally completed my first placement. I worked every single day for 3 weeks, except for the time I was sick. Honestly, I'm feeling a little exhausted. But whenever I felt tired, I'd read your kind comments, and they really gave me strength. I truly appreciate all your support.
I love Melbourne, There's so many beautiful girls in Melbourne, right? Even the other day I went to the gym and I saw this beautiful girl running on a treadmill and I wanted her attention. So I picked the treadmill right next to her. And to get her attention, I kept increasing the speed faster and faster till she fell down.
Hello everyone, this is Rio. My friends and I are doing stand-up at this year's Melbourne Fringe Festival. Doing stand-up was one of the biggest reasons why I came to Australia, so it would mean a lot if I could share this experience with you guys. The show is gonna be from the 30th of September until the 11th of October. I have added the link to this video's description, so please check it out. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.